it's Ohio Jimbo. And listen, this is another one of those lessons. This is just a lesson. It's not a performance. This is a lesson because I want to show you a trick to this song. This is a cool classic song. It's Janis Joplin's Me and Bobby McGee. The chord progression is very simple, but to get those chords done, you do have to know where the lyrics hit. But I'm going to show you the strumming pattern. I want to show you a little bit of the emphasis where you'll hit the chords at the right time, right place, and then how the lyrics will mix into it to make it a real classic song. So, and we're also going to show a difference between whether or not you could use a pick or if you just want to do it with your fingers. So let's get right into it. So I've got a really cool lesson here. This is not a performance. It's simply a lesson because I'm going to show you not just a 3-chord song, but we're going to take a 5, 6, 7 chord song and we're going to turn it into a 3-chord song. And I'll show you how. It's simple because this is Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin, written by Kris Kristofferson, and it has a key change right in the middle of it. So it changes the key and you go, where do I gotta go? And I gotta do another 1, 4, 5, and who knows what those keys are. I'm gonna show you how simple it is just to keep it in the original 3 chords and then how we can kind of play right through it. And the biggest part about this is you have to kind of know the emphasis where you put some kind of strum and some beat pattern to it. And so I'll show you a strumming pattern. I'm also going to show you the difference between using the pick and not the pick. If you're in an intimate setting, you can get away without a pick. But this whole song comes down to 3 simple chords. A C, here they are, right here. C, you're going to have, now I do want to tell you, there is a C and then there's a C7th that happens in here. So you're going to go to a C7th. And you'll know where. There's some different parts in it where you kind of want to do this. And then there's a G, but for the most part, I'm using a G7th, okay? Because it sounds really bluesy. And that's what Janis did. She did a great job of taking songs and just making them so heartfelt and getting them right into that Texas blues feel that she had with her. So we're going to have that G, but a G7th, and then we're going to have an F. Now you can do an F like this, which I kind of prefer it because it's real easy to get from that to the C, or you can go to the bar chord F. So you get that bar chord F. It's the same thing, but that index finger comes clear up here instead of just down here. And you can use the F down here on the last 2 strings down here, the high strings, and then right to back to C. So that F or an F bar chord, whichever way you feel preference to. I kind of like doing it this way. So if you do it this way, you can get right down to that C. So once again, you need a C, C7th, G or G7th, and an F. That's it. So if you're ready, let's get into this. So when you're playing this song, it's not necessarily going to be recognized just by playing the C, G, and F. No one's really going to see that. But once you get the lyrics going and you feel that kind of bluesy thing, let yourself channel a little Janis, because that's what makes this thing really feel like a cool song. You can keep that tempo a little bit slower. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly as faded as my jeans. Now, I'm going to stop right there because, first of all, I don't want to get into any battle with the copyright lawyers, but I wanted to show you how I'm kind of getting that. Now, I'm exaggerating, pull my fingers way off. You don't have to, just lift them off, but come back on. So you can hammer on, but I don't stop strumming even when my fingers are off. So you'll hear that. That's an important part of it because it gives more depth to this song. And if we're going to stay in 3 chords, you want to have some depth to it. Again, it's going to be a Campfire King song though, so. See that? Then you're going to go to the G7. Back up to the C. Now here's where the C7 comes in. Now, you kind of have to hear the lyrics to play this through. So I'm going to try to do this. I hope I don't get in any trouble with it. If I do, watch the chords on the side, because this audio may go blank if they don't let it play in certain regions, certain countries. So whatever country you're watching, which, by the way, I have to say this for a second. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and watching these videos and commenting and helping me out, because I really appreciate it. I've got people from the UK, Australia, I've got people from South America, of course Canada, and United States, and we've got so many people that pipe in and they say different things, and I love it. I love to hear the input, and I would love for you to not just comment, but if you're starting a YouTube channel maybe, or if you're just practicing and you're recording some of it, leave us a link below. Let all of us see, because this community that we're in, it's all about us having fun. So there's no judgment here, other than that copyright dude, but there's no judgment in my channel. Ohio Jimbo channel is all about having fun. So if you can get into this, let's get into it. Leave some of those comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching the channel. I don't have any endorsements. I don't have any sponsors on this. This is all about views and subscribers. So I just want to see how far we can go with this. And I'm having fun doing it. So anyway, this is the part where if I say these lyrics and they do get blocked out, just watch these chords, because that's why I put the chords here on the screen, is so people can see them. You could shut your TV down completely, or your audio down completely, and just watch it from across the room on your TV if you wanted to. So anyway, we're going to do this almost like a jamming with Jimbo, okay? So this jamming with Jimbo is all for a lesson to show you where the chords change. I'm going to talk through it, and I'll say some things in here, because if I tell you that's where you can do it, you can actually walk away from this lesson and go play it your own way. And that's really what you should be doing, is trying to make it your song. So, busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly as faded as my G7s. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just for it rain. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my burly red bandana, blowing the song while C7 fade of blue. The windshield wipers slapping time and holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. C7th again. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing that ain't free. Feeling good was easy low when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Me and my Bobby McGee. Now here's where that key change happens, and you don't have to do it. Watch this. Just stay in C, right? From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, Bobby held me close. Bobby's body kept me from the cold. And then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. She's looking for that home I hope she finds. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, ain't nothing if it ain't free. Feeling good was easy low when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Do that again. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. One more time, and this time give lovin'. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. That's a great song, a fantastic song. Everybody knows that, and they really sing along with it if you're singing that out at a campfire. Now, I want to take you to that part where I talked about if you were in a little bit more of an intimate setting. You did want to bang on the pick, because my pick hits this, well, thank goodness it's not eaten through yet like Willie Nelson's trigger, but most of my guitars have a pick guard here. This one's showing some of its age because my pick hits on that and sometimes makes some noise. But this is a technique for a song like this. If you're playing, there is no, it's not like a banjo where you have that P-I-M-P and that P-I-M thumb, finger, whatever that whole madness is. I use the thumb to really accentuate that bass lines. Whether you're playing that or you're you just keep those bass strings with the thumb. Then, if you want to kind of hit some of these strings, that's very, very subtle, but it's a way to fill that whole thing up. You need to use much more than your first two fingers, your index and your middle finger. And then even in that case, you can use your thumb and your index finger. And this is the technique I want to show you. So if you're down, down, up, down, 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 down. So my thumb is that bass line. And what I'm doing, if you see, that's just my index finger strumming down. So play that with a, and if you strum up every once in a while between those, and then here's the last part of the technique. Take your fingers off here on this end, your left hand here. It gets that rock and rhythm going, right? Keep that same strum pattern. There's your strumming pattern. So we've got that together. I kind of went through the first part with a lot of the lyrics. And again, if it gets blocked, that section will be knocked out and we'll just kind of play through this. So now I kind of want to do a jam in with Jimbo. And this is a part where I'll play the song and try to keep it to where the lyrics will be. And that way, if you did jam with this, you can kind of sing along in your own way, but I'll do it just with the chords. You'll hear me humming because that's the only way I can play the song is if I hear the words in my head. So with this, I'll use the pick. So we'll start with this and it's a C. And if you're out and about and you're at a bonfire, campfire, patio, living room, wherever it is, and you start this song, you'll almost recognize it if you said, Me and Bobby McGee's coming up. G7. Is where the key change happens, but just go right back into it and do that exact same thing over again. No need to change the key. Vocals are a little easier and the song is so recognizable. So that is now a strumming pattern. I want to show you without the pick and with the pick. And that shows you some of the technique where you're lifting your fingers off on there. And the big part is following those lyrics into it. Now here's the cool part. You get to the end and there's one more verse that happens. This one, there's no real lyrics to it. You make it up as you go, but it's a fun thing to do. I've had some old buddies that used to get to a tumultuous uproar, and they were screaming and yelling and having a good time by the time they got to the end of the song, and it just was very vibrant. So, but if you get to that last one, instead of singing any lyrics, it's la da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, Bobby McGee, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, Bobby McGee. You can get into the Lord, I can live it the best I can, and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't matter. So you can just kind of keep going. La da da da, la da la la da da, la da la 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 la, Bobby McGee. La da la la da la da da, la da la la la, Bobby McGee. Keep playing it. Do what you want to do. Let it improvise at the end of this, and you can take it to wherever you want to go. Because it's your song. It's all about having fun. Freedom, just another word for nothing will ever lose. Nothing is all that Bobby left me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Wrap it back around, come back to that. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Here's where you give it that love. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. That's it. A classic song. Kris Kristofferson, Janis Joplin, thank you so much for making that really cool Campfire song. And I hope that you enjoy playing that, learning it, as much as I do showing you how I play it. Now keep in mind, this isn't how it was written. This is how I see it and how I make it and how I play it. And I'll play it out and about, and no one ever notices no key change. So I kept that really cool song in 3 chords. And I think that's what makes playing guitar really fun when you're out and about with people and everybody recognizes, oh, I love that song. Do you do this one? Do you do that one? So it just tells you that it doesn't matter how detailed you get. Keep it simple. Keep it fun, and keep smiling. That is the biggest part about enjoying playing guitar. And, well, this is Ohio Jimbo, and if I don't see you out there, I'll see you in here.